Right, how are we diddling? Come on, screen, wake up. I think we might be there. Ah, there we go. My camera at a funny angle. Looks like my cup of tea's about to fall over. That's weird, isn't it? How strange. I'm holding my cup of tea level, believe it or not. It doesn't look like it, does it? Weird. Anyway, not to worry. Evening all. How are we diddling? Give us a thumbs up under the video. Over there somewhere, isn't the little thumbs up arrow thingy? And I can see things are working because it shows my end that there's some people there. Or put something in the chat. Right, let's see. Elaine, Roger, good evening. Peter W, hello, hello. Peter Stella, Peter N, Sam, Simon, Gary, evening all. Marvellous. Some people there. Excellent. Paul, hello, hello. Anybody else? Stick a thing in the chat. Let us know you're there. What you're up to or whatever. Evening all. Right, so, evening Ollie. Oh dear, excuse me. What have I got to tell you tonight? Right, so next year, auctions and whatnot. I've got World's Fair and Coin Slot from December 17th, 1983, 41 years ago, to have a quick flick through. Meetups for next year, etc. Where should we start? Auction, this last auction, by the way, there's still a few odd bits and bobs to collect. If you've still not collected, or booked a carrier, let me know. If you booked a carrier, also let me know, so I know when to expect them. Payouts for the auction, if I haven't paid you recently within about the last 6 months, let me have your bank details, because they stay on the banking system for about 6 months and they seem to disappear. Equally, if you want cash, let me know. We can sort that out. If you want to come and collect cash, that's also not a problem. This coming week, I can be around tomorrow at God Manchester. Tuesday, Wednesday, I think I'm going to be out on the road. Thursday, Friday, I can probably be around. The weekend is getting very close to Christmas, and you probably won't want to be around Saturday, Sunday, but I probably can be. If you're on the road, travelling or whatever, you want to call in, collect, just let me know. We can probably sort something out at the weekend. Marvellous. I did put in the email that went out a little while ago, which you might not have even read yet, to have a think about for New Year's Eve live stream. It's always good fun, but needs stuff for it. So send in pictures, video clips, whatever. Maybe things you bought in the past year, perhaps stuff you bought from us, or unrestored projects that are now restored, or things you got from somewhere else and are doing up. Maybe pictures of interesting places you've been to see, arcades, piers, fairgrounds, amusement parks, whatever. Old photographs, historical stuff, if you've got any, maybe any old books, literature you come across, anything you can think of. Start getting photographs, video clips together, whatever, send them over to me, because it takes me some time to make sure they're all the right size to broadcast out again, especially video clips. I have to stretch them or shrink them or whatever, so they're ready to broadcast. So have a think about that over the next week. Get stuff into me, ready for New Year's Eve. It should be fun as per usual. Right, so for next year, so I started on the January auction, so January 25th and 26th. What days round did I put we were going to do what? So, January 25th, part one is going to be clearance items, so anything that's left knocking around that hasn't been collected over the past year or two, of which there's still half a dozen machines or more, believe it or not, haven't been collected. All sorts of bits and bobs. There's other odds and sods that didn't really fit in with the auctions, that just came in with some other stuff, so I'll be gathering all that up over the next week or two. So if you've forgotten to collect something, come and collect it, otherwise it's getting sold in January, basically. But I will email everybody out as I dig stuff out, obviously, and if I find anything of yours, I'll ping an email out. But also, if you suddenly spot something and think, oh, that's mine, I remember buying that, not collecting it, get in touch, and we can sort it out. Who's texting me halfway through a live stream? Hang on, is that something I need to know? Just check. Over to get a big bundle. Right, lovely. So that's January the 25th. So that's a Saturday. We probably Saturday morning auction. Saturday afternoon, there's a whole load of advertising mirrors to do. The collection came in a couple of months ago. there's, I don't know, 100, 200, something like that. From little ones to quite big ones. Good stuff to hang on your games room wall. It's all no reserves, all got to go again. Then on the 26th, on the Sunday, 26th of January, in the morning, we'll do books, magazines, etc., which I've started cataloguing. And in the afternoon, slot machine spares, which again, I've started cataloguing. So if you've got, obviously, the Saturday auctions, that's just stuff I've already got here. I'm not accepting entries for those. But if you've got books, magazines, etc., to go in, and that's on the usual stuff we sell. So slot machines, fairground, automata, mechanical music, that kind of thing, you know, the kind of stuff. Get them to me ASAP, and also slot machine spares. And we can always post them. Just get in touch with the address if you don't know it. I'm going to try and get on and get that catalogued. So you'll see at the moment we've got 90 lots of spares at the moment catalogued. Some good all-win bits, some nice payout bowls, chromed up, ready to go. Sort of new old stock arrows, coin slots, flickers. Quite a few locks. There's more locks to come. There's bandit spares to come. I think there's more all-win bits as well. What else has come in? What there is some payout tube, some good sized brass tube for making payout things with. Some coin shoot, penny size stuff coming the other day. Coins will be as well, and tokens. So yeah, there'll be a few hundred lots I expect altogether. Trying to think what else there is. There, I've been moving stuff around. Or some cast iron feet, like Aaron's type ones. Yeah, some good stuff. So keep an eye on that. That will gradually be added to over the next few days. The auction's up already on Easy Life, so you can already register as per usual. Obviously the catalogue's not up yet, but the registration link's there. And then books wise, so we start some good slot machine books up. We've got the Only Owens pictorial guides, they're always good. Mills and Jennings. The Marshall Fay book's a really good book. Is it Slot Machine Parade? Another good book you should all have. So yeah, pinball books. Good books. Again, there's lots more to catalogue yet on the books front. Magazines there's a load of today. There's AAMs, there's Coca Times, some jukebox magazines, some loose change, some coin slots. Yeah, there you go. Maybe a lot of you try to collect up the whole runs of magazines, so have a look through, see what issues we've got. There's more to add again still, I think. Don't think there's that many more magazines, but there is a few more to go on. So there we are. So that's where we're at with that. Who have I missed off? Ollie, evening. David Lott, good evening, good evening. Peter C, hello. Gary the Golfer, good evening, good evening. And then I'm talking to a couple of collectors with possible dispersals. Can't say too much about those at the moment, but looking promising. People downsizing, basically moving house and all that. There's a possible load in a cellar, which I've got to go and see sometime, probably after Christmas, see what's there. I'm not sure if it's 2 machines or 20 or 200 yet, I don't know. It's a bit of a mystery. I just had a very brief conversation, and while I was doing something else, said, oh yeah, I'll speak after Christmas on that one. So there's that. All my stuff I've got to sort out. That'll probably be April or something, I guess. Then March, end of March, will be the first amusement sale of the year. So what I'm going to try for the amusement sales, I'll put the dates down. Hopefully they won't have to change, but you know, so 30th of March, 25th of May, 27th of July, 28th of September, 30th of November, Vintage Arcade. So what I'm going to try this coming year, 25, is these auctions will be just slot machines, slot spares, and slot books and magazines. Anything slotting, coins, anything. So just stick to slot machines and the associated stuff that goes with them. And then in between times, we'll do some collector sales, which will put all the other stuff in we usually have, like fairground stuff, circus stuff, advertising stuff, bits of automobilia, other collectibles. It seems when the machine sales are just machines, they make better money. I get more of them, weirdly, and they make better money. So we'll try that. And then the theory is also with the just putting the collectibles together, hopefully that will make money. Because maybe they get a bit lost in between the amusement machines when the kind of amusement machine is always the focus of those sales. So we're going to try that, see how that goes. So I'll slot a collector sale in for, I don't know, either, I'm not sure, I probably won't be able to get one in February, so it'll probably be either March or April. As we get into the new year, we'll see how the dates run. So that's what I'm thinking on that front. As regards taking machines in for 30th of March, leave it until probably February, because I need the space at the moment. I'm still trying to finish the upstairs floor off, and get everything out and juggle a lot of stuff around. I've still got to do the last house clearance auction yet. So that's another one for the new year. It's very, very busy. It's going to be a busy few months. Lots of stuff to go. So yeah, good stuff. What's happened with the DVD project? It's 3 years since the launch video. Yes. Gary the Golfer must have read my mind. Yes. Must finish on that one. I haven't forgotten. Finding 5 minutes to finish off. There's somebody else said, I don't think anyone's got DVD players anymore, so I don't know, might have to do it online or something, but we'll sort something. Yes, no, haven't forgotten, panic not. It'll be time to do version 2, episode 2, won't it soon? Right, so where was this? That's that. Events, meetups. So, I haven't put the date on here yet, but pencil in, or don't pencil in, pen in, 23rd of March. So that's Sunday, the 23rd of March. I've got the Sunday down date right, haven't I? Yes, Sunday, 23rd of March at Miniature World up at Wroxham in Norfolk. So that's Pete Williamson's number 2 arcade, as we affectionately call it. Now that'll be a ticket-only event. I'll put a page up on the website soon when we finalise the details with Peter, but it'll be a ticket-only event because it's Miniature World are very kindly giving us a lot free admission because it's open to the public. It'll be open to the public. They'll all be paying, and we'll all be getting in free. So thank you very much. So, so yeah, you have to kind of log in on the website, and I'll do your printed ticket thing so you can get in. So that'll be good. And Peter said if anybody's going up for the weekend, then he's more than happy to meet people at Yarmouth, the Yarmouth arcade, on Saturday. We thought for the official meet, we'd do it at Wroxham because we've not been there. I've still not been there myself yet. So that'd be nice to see. I think, is Peter here tonight? I think he is. Should we wave if he is? So yeah, so we're working on that. But yeah, that's the date, 23rd of March. And then we've got Paul Mitchell's in the summer. I've already forgotten his date. He has told me. He'll tell us in a minute what his date, Paul's date is. I dare say we'll try and go up to Woodbank again. See the ever-expanding Woodbank later in the summer again, probably. And if anybody else fancies doing something, then do get in touch. My chat thing's going weird here. Hang on a moment. What's going on? My chat thing's stuttering. Hold on a moment. Don't want to refresh if I don't have to. Bear with. Sorry. Where did I get to? Video. Yes, we're talking about the videos. Yes, nothing in January. Auction in January. Auction the 25th and 26th. It's on the front page of the Corpon website here. Oops. There you go. So auction in January. Peter C, how will you deal with multiple DVD packages if it's done as a stream? Don't know. I'll have to think on that one. We'll sort something out. I probably still will do a DVD. So you've got it permanently, as it were. But that's if anybody's got a DVD player to pay it on these days. I don't know. But, we'll work it out one way or another. Might even hire a cinema. Did think about doing that in the past. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Paul's is Sunday the 7th of July. There we are. So that's another date for your diary. Let me make a note and I'll put it on the website as well. Let me finish this. So the date's up there. Sun 7th July. Paul's. Marvellous. Who was I telling that about the other day? Somebody come to collect their goodies. Can't think who it was. But anyway, a new one coming this year, hopefully. So that'll be good. So yes, a busy first half of the year already. Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Gary says he's going to be watching the Green Mile on DVD later. Old school. Yes, I was going to dig out Christmas. What was I going to show my nephew? Oh, Bad Santa. I've got on DVD somewhere because he's never seen it. So, yeah. If you haven't seen Bad Santa, it's a very, very good film. Look it up. Gary's, I think the Sunday is the 6th of July. Oh, right, hang on a moment. Let's double check. Well done for spotting. July the 6th. Yes. July the 6th is the Sunday. Sure, Paul doesn't want us all turning up on the Monday. So July the 6th. Right, there you go. Ollie said, good job I suggested a meet at Wroxham. Yes, definitely. I'm looking forward to it, never mind you lot. He says at least someone's still got a DVD player. Yeah. Yes, so as I say, with meets, if anybody else fancies organising something or half organising something, wants me to help, I'm very open to the idea. If you don't want all us lot traipsing around your house, which is extremely understandable, but maybe you've got, like we did the very first one, if there's a pub nearby that's got a function room or something like that, basically somewhere we can come with here. It's got a bit of a car park, somewhere we can get a bite to eat and a drink, and space to put stuff. And you could always dig some of your stuff out for us to see, and we can all bring something as well again. Be great, yeah. And again, different part of the country, really. So we could do something sort of over west somewhere. If anybody's west, Midlands or west would be good. There's lots of collectors over that side of the country. If any of you fancy it, I think, let me know. Greg says late to the party, just arrived at Leicester. Oh, all right then. We'll let you off. Let you off for good behaviour. So, yeah, so that's auctions, events. New Year's Eve, as I say, yeah, send your stuff in for New Year's Eve live stream. Start that up. I think we start at 9, it'll be 9:05. Go through midnight. It's always quite good fun, isn't it? If you've got nothing better to do. Ollie says southwest. Well, there we are. We'll all go around Ollie, shall we? There's a thought, you know. Somewhere near. See if there's a pub. What was that chain of pubs that we did the first one in? What's it called? Where's my page? I think I've got a link up at the moment, have I? Is it events? Yes, we've done that one, didn't we? Down here somewhere, won't it? Northampton. Oh yeah, I can't remember what the chain's called. But that chain of pubs had big function rooms, which if you take a load of people, you can basically have the function room for nothing, which was good. Yeah. Right. Let's go back over here. Let's put a picture of something up. Books. That's nice and colourful, isn't it? Let's put that up in the background for now. There you go. A bit more exciting than the grey page, isn't it? It's going crazy. Let me just move there. I keep getting email notifications popping up exactly where I'm trying to see what I'm reading, which is very annoying. I must turn that off on my computer. Right, Paul says Sunday the 6th it is then. Well done, Gary. Yes, well done. What is it? Gardens a tad small, Ollie says. Find a pub or something. Village hall. Something like that, whatever. David says in Torbay. Where is Ollie? There we are. Look, we're already getting a southwest meet together. There's a few people down that way. Just got to get somebody organised, haven't we? Right, should we have a quick look at the papers? I've got World's Fair and I've got Coin Slot, the trade papers. And these are from the 17th of December 1983. Have a quick flick through, see if there's anything exciting. Let's see. Trident Television Group sells Safari Park. The Trident Television Group has sold Windsor Safari Park and a package of other interests for a total of 2,266,000. $500,000 more than originally planned. Okay, the Safari Park, together with scenery makers Watts and Corey and the rights of certain films and television programmes, were to have been sold for just under 1.8 million to a management consortium led by outgoing chairman Glyn Ward Thomas. But just as shareholders were about to rubber stamp the deal at the meeting last month, the directors disclosed they had received some rival bids for the operations. Behind the new bidders, Southbrook, are accountant Derek Dawson, formerly with film company Hemdale, and Alan Jolson, one of the founders of the entertainment group Pleasurama. Abroad on business, they returned to London last month to learn of the planned Trident sale and made their rival bid, only days before the management deal was due to be approved. The owner said they intended to develop the leisure park within the safari park, etc., etc. There you go. Right. Quick look through. What else can we see? It's exciting. Funeral. We don't think we need a funeral, do we? Funerals and weddings. Christmas lights turned on in Portsmouth. Why is that exciting? Don't think it's particularly. The general manager of Great Yarmouth Marina Centre, Mr. Ray Stringer, has hit back at the borough councillor who labelled the centre an economic disaster. He's criticised Mr. John Cannell's comments as unwarranted sniping. Oh dear. I wonder what was behind that. I've got time to read all that. Sounds like there's also some gossip going on there, though, doesn't it? Oh, John Carter. Wartime transport to team up with yachts. Two magnificent Gardner engines, Scamble tractors of civilian type from the Second World War period, are currently being rebuilt to haul the steam yachts which John Carter plans to take out on the road from the commencement of the 1984 travelling season. And a third, somewhat later Scamble has been fitted with a forward-mounted winch to help in craning the heavy components of the vintage ride into position. Excuse me. Oh dear. Try not to sneeze and deafen you all. That will bring the total number of John and Anna Carter's fleet of Scammels to 5. Already the ex-Bill McAlpine tractor has been extensively overhauled and lined up by John Pocket. And the second of the matched pair, a 1942 model, which had its cab rebuilt. And all that effort's been made to get everything complete in readiness for the start of the 1984 season, when the steam yachts, purchased in near derelict condition from Gamble's Yard in Glasgow in 1974, joined John Carter's Jubilee Steam Gallopers and Anna Carter's Paramount High Flying Showplanes, touring the showgrounds. Excellent. There's a picture there, the one of the yachts you won't get to see on there. Unfortunately, it's only a small picture. There you go. A tribute to Fred Fowl. Remember, he died last week, 43 years ago. That was in last week's paper, wasn't it? Peep Show Curiosities. Oh, there's a letter to the editor here. This is interesting. From John Wardley. Sir, I have been asked to recreate for a children's museum exhibit on the history of popular entertainment a collection of Peep Show curiosities. I'm sure some of your older readers can recall the old shows where what was inside was very different to what you expected. Exhibits like the Great Swimming Match, the Fall of Greece, and the Founding of Water Otters were typical examples. I would very much like to hear from any of your readers who can remember shows like these and the exhibits that they had in them. John Wardley, of course, the famous roller coaster designer. I wonder what, somewhere I've got, years and years and years ago, when I was a kid, that was a long time ago, I remember buying some instruction, must have been for the World's Fair, I think, from those sort of sideshows. They were all like hand-drawn and handwritten. I'm sure it's still gotten somewhere. Try to think of the chap. And that was all those sort of sideshow things from years gone by and how to make them, basically. Try and find that. It's really interesting. I never did make any, but it was like floating ladies and things, and those illusions like the lady with no head where they got pipes going in her neck and she'd sat there alive and that sort of thing. The Spider Woman and all those kind of sideshow things. Instructions how to make them. Yeah. What have we got here? The Director of Specialty Acts and Outdoor Show Services. Aerial Acts, Animal Acts. God, always be banned now, of course, wouldn't they? Mary Chipperfield's Racing Camels. Pam Eno's Footballing Boxer Dogs. That sounds good, doesn't it? Canine Commandos. Martin Lacey's Lions. Pathfinder's Alsatian Display Team. Saddle Cats. Girls on horseback doing wonderful things in the saddle. Okay then. Goldie the Wonder Horse Novelty Act. Arena displays. Got some good acts about them, wasn't there? Battle reenactment, cars and motorcycles, the Amazing Imps. Motorcycle stump teams. Tommy Meshman's Wall of Death. Lovely children's shows. Doctor Who car. Colonel Marlowe. Ricky Scott. Simple Simon. Circuses. Clowns and comedy. Albert the Idiot. Albert the Idiot. Would you like to hire Albert the Idiot? Bebo of the Appy Clown Troupe. Clown Bus. Clown Buzz. Clown Jojo. Clown Roma. Clown Zello. The Crazy Tramps. Phil Enos and his hilarious motor car. Careful to pronounce that. Fuchs Falls of Albion. Eddie Idris, the Mad Hatter. Okay. Paddy Whack and Super Mouse. That's a great act here, isn't it? This is good. Pierre the Clown. That was Pierre Picton, is it? No? It might be, actually. Rhubarb the Clown. Rollo and Shandy, Smokey. Zippo the Clown and Co. Escapologists, oh excellent. Barry St. John's Dynamite Gamble, one of the newest explosive acts in Europe. Was that the one that used to be in like a coffin and dynamite all the way around it? They blew him up in the ring. That was one, wasn't it? Kevin says, sorry, just got home from a lovely weekend away in Somerset at some Christmas markets. Oh, excellent. Did you buy anything nice? Blondini, blast off from his own platform using high explosives. Excellent. Dynamite Daredevil, Miss Dynamite. The Great Crosini escaped from the end of a crane jib whilst suspended upside down in a straitjacket. Lovely. What else we got? Shahid Malik. Oh, he's very good. Seen him live. Amazing magician. What's his wife's name? He does that. You've seen him on the telly. He does a amazing act. He puts his missus in a cardboard box. And he gets his big long wooden skewers and rams them through the box and out the other side. How the hell he's never killed her? She's scarred all over. What's her name? She really is in the box when he does the act. Not a lot of those things. Obviously, the lady is not in the box, but she is. Incredible act. Mendini family. The Teepee of Fire. Dangerous Escape Act by John Byron. It sounds dangerous, doesn't it? Knife throwing. The Crazy Explosive Co. Big Chief Fire Falcon and Senor Pedro Lopez with fire-eating, explosives, comedy and sharp shooting. Don't we all just want to go back to 1983 and see all these acts? Sound amazing. What about Hanleo and Katrina? Snake charming, fire-eating and knife throwing. Excellent. High diving, Dante. Hypnosis, jousting and Wild West. Buffalo, Billy Wilde and Susan. The Knights of Arkley. Silver Spur Western. Lacey's Lions. Excellent. Oh. Punch and Judy. John Curtis from Leamington Spa. There you go. Just going around. Yeah, Picton with Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. The Hangman's Drop, a spectacular suspended crowd pulling escape. What else have we got? Marionettes, complete mobile puppet theatre. That'd been good to see. Like a bit of puppets. Strong Men, The Amazing Magnus. Miscellaneous, Battle of the Dinosaurs. Big attraction as both huge monsters battle to the death in a prehistoric punch-up. The Cumberland Giants. Huge inflatables with lots of laughs from giants in combat. Flying Swan Productions, which is international medieval touring banquets featuring Henry VIII and his royal court, old-time music hall and London pageant. The giant Japanese wrestlers. Well, there were some good things, weren't there? That's all just production services. So we've got Mr. Escape, the incredible Mr. Roberto, the official world record holder and outdoor show world champion, who escapes upside down on a crane by the looks of things. Firework people. Marvellous. Well, that was good, wasn't it? Right, what's for sale? Let's have a look. Paint, Haunted Castle, anything with prices. Always the problem, isn't it? There's a mini paratrooper, £1,200. Eight Dodgem card motors from old supercar Dodgem cars, £12 each. Very useful. A Par's Twist, 15 grand. Westbourne Start as a caravan, fold-up arcade, an arcade 42-foot arcade truck, extends to 49-foot or 56-foot, complete with 53 machines, a Gardner lighting set and a Guy tractor. Whole lot, 15 grand. There you go, bargain, sure. Lorries. Another arcade, a 43-foot Dreadnought arcade with 30 machines, a lorry and a good generator, all in very good condition. £12,000. John Biddle in London. There you go. Anything else? A 16-seater trailer-mounted flying bug ride, 4,850. A 14-foot diameter toy ride, £4,500. Excellent. Lovely. Right, we'll have a look at the coin slot, shall we? I think that's about it. Circus things. Anything in the preservation section for sale? Not a lot. Never is for some reason. Dick's collection goes under the hammer. Oh. A huge crowd of prospective buyers turned up at the tiny village of Beeston near Durham in Norfolk recently for the auction sale of hundreds of old lorries, stationary engines, farm machinery and tractors collected by the late Dick Hammond. Mr. Hammond was a scrap dealer well known around East Anglia, but never threw away the more interesting and rare items he gradually accumulated. Consequently, over the years, many collectors' delights gathered rust in the 4-acre yard of Mr. Hammond, etc. 40 tractors, 12 various old lorries, 1936, 40 stationary engines, da 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 da. Children's Fairground Roundabout, 1930s, 18-foot diameter, 12 rides, original condition, £3,500. There you go. Right, let's have a look at the coin slot. Anybody's still there? Yes, they are. Marvellous. Right then, coin slot. Dr. Bill Pilkington resigns from Bellfruit. Dr. Bill Pilkington, Chairman and Chief Executive of Bellfruit, has resigned. A short statement from parent company Cope Allman on December the 7th said that Dr. Pilkington had resigned his Cope Allman directorship and all other positions within the group to pursue other business activities. He's been with Bellfruit for 17 years, apparently. There you go. Bailey challenges skill game payout legality. The absence of clear-cut rules on the payouts permitted in a skill game has led Freddie Bailey of Gamewell Developments. Must give him a ring, actually. I'll speak to him about some. It's in America, isn't it now? Freddie Bailey. To produce a video game with a ticket payout, the tickets being exchangeable for cash or prizes. Mr. Bailey told CoinSlot that he is prepared to challenge the legality of the idea through the courts if necessary, and he launched a prototype of the game at an open day organised by distributors Basil and Son on the Hemel Hempstead premises on Thursday last week. He showed a standard video game, in this case a Galaxian, in the cabinet which included a ticket dispenser. When the player achieved a preset number of points on the video game, the machine automatically delivered a ticket. The ticket is exchangeable over the bar for cash or prizes to whatever level the site may agree with the operator, said Mr. Bailey. As far as we can ascertain, there are no regulations covering this particular situation. We have unquestionably an all-skill game, which does not therefore count as a game of chance, and is not therefore restricted in its payouts. Good point. The number of points required to deliver a ticket is variable, he said, but the larger prizes would be available for higher achievements. Etc., etc. Turn to change part. Oh, that's an interesting idea, wasn't it? Obviously didn't catch on, so probably in the future we'll find out why. Maybe they probably found some thing in the law or something. What the gaming board like. Right. What's going on here? Right, Mr. Treefog says, I see someone selling their collection of Allwins and War Machines on FB this afternoon, about 34 in total. Some nice stuff in that collection, says Gary. Mr. Treefog says, many were ex-elephant sales. David says, way back, It's scary, it's rude. And we went, fat girl in the bikini holding a grass snake. She must have ate them. Piss off, she said. Not what we were expecting. Excellent. Very good. Right, somebody's saying their organs on Facebook apparently. There we are. So everybody scrap to Facebook and buy something. Smaller factory for Barcrest, but production lines are streamlined. Barcrest has moved to a smaller factory. The country's most prolific manufacturers of fruit machines currently assembled all their staff at one end of the factory floor to see the Mayor of Tameside, Councillor R.H.P. Smith, unveil a commemorative plaque to declare the building open. The new factory is on Margaret Street in Ashton-under-Lyne, a few hundred yards from the old building in Richmond Street. They've made it a small factory. R&D auction attracts over 100 buyers. Over 100 potential buyers attended the auction sale of amusement machines at the Reed Street, Hartlepool premises of Ruffler and Death on December the 7th. 466 lots went under the hammer. The equipment varied from mere scrap to new machines, some of which, offered at the latter end of the auction, had been on display in the company's main showroom. The majority of machines, however, were from The Bond, a 40,000 square foot warehouse which has now been sold. Ruffler and Death estimated that about 2,000 machines, and in some cases cabinets only, were involved in the sale, which started at 11 o'clock. There you go. There was any really old stuff from days gone by. Fortunately, the photographs are of people, not of machines. We never know, I guess. Pool. New product. Well, that's interesting. John Agar demonstrates his Silver Star. Tiny little picture which you won't be able to see, which is annoying. A new upright cabinet amusement machine, loosely based on the pusher principle, has been designed by John Agar of Cascade Coin Equipment in Scarborough. Well, if that ever went into production, I've never seen one. Mr. Agar was putting the finishing touches to his new Silver Star prototype machine when I visited him recently in his workshop just off Scarborough's foreshore. He explained that the pusher principle of the machine is retained by virtue of having money on display, which attracts the player to keep trying for a win. But the game is based on a slowly rotating upright playfield with a number of lanes of varying length. A coin, the example I saw was on 10p play, is inserted when the playfield ceases to rotate. Payouts occur when the lanes, which are of different lengths, become full. The lowest payout is 20p, the highest is £1. Stakes, of course, can be lost without entering the lanes, but a compensatory feature is the Silver Star, from which the machine derives its name. Coins travel down a special run-in to a lodgement on the perimeter of the playfield, illustrated by a coloured silver star. Oh, this sounds very complicated. When the appropriate lane related to the star feature reaches the 6 o'clock position, as the playfield rotates, the player receives whatever money is in that lane. Ordinary wins occur when the lanes are full of coins. The Silver Star has 20 lanes on 10p, but a 5p model will have 24 lanes. What if it ever went into production? There is a photograph. I might try and scan it in. So it's a sloping front machine, about the size of a fruit machine, with a circular disc with lanes on the column and the coins. So a bit like a Challenger machine. Imagine the lines on a Challenger machine fill up with coins. And I think as it gets to the bottom, they tip out or something. Why don't they all tip out? I don't know. Sounds interesting, isn't it? Ollie says, yeah, very nice collection. Just need to win the lottery and can add some much wanted machines to my collection. Oh, what is there? Anything nice? Anything early stuff? Or is it all like Ollie Wales and Wonders type machines? What else we got in here? Let's see. Planning permissions. Electronical stuff. Fruit machine adverts. Pool table adverts. Cromptons are back in the US and Japan markets. Oh. It looks as if 2 years of transatlantic jet setting by Ray Britton, sales chief of Cromptons, has really started to pay big dividends. The result of a lot of hard groundwork in building up sales contacts on the other side of the water had, until recently, shown only modest results. A major distributor in the US had shown interest in the company's new Silver range of pushers, and the Silver Ski, along with the Silver Surf, had been out there on site test. But this week, Crompton's received a welcome bit of advanced Christmas cheer. Now it looks as if Ray Britton's hard sell to the Americans has paid off. The company received an order for 6 Silver Skis and 1 Silver Surf from the US distributor. But apparently they have just been told this is just the tip of the iceberg. Any more details? A quick look through about exports, blah blah blah. Jim Crompton, who many years ago helped pioneer British machine exports from Britain to the Far East, is also back in business again with the Japanese. His company has just dispatched the latest of a series of consignments of Silver Surf and Silver Ski machines to the Japanese Sigma Corporation. There were 10 machines in the recent container load. Okay, there you go. So Crompton machines are going all over the world. Lots of Bryans and Ruffer and Walker. All random stuff. Trick Rosette and a Retriever, a Pyramid, and a Fairfield Allwins. Okay, good selection by the sound of it. Whose collection is it? Anybody we know? Here we are, the top 10. That's always good, isn't it? The top 10 jukebox hits from 41 years ago. At number 10, Uptown Girl, Billy Joel. Number 9, Dolly Parton and Kenny Rogers with Islands in the Stream. Number 8, the Thompson Twins with Hold Me Now. Number 7, Cliff Richard with Please Don't Fall in Love. Number 6, Move Over Darling by Tracy Ullman. Number 5, Love of the Common People by Paul Young. Number 4, Billy Joel again with Tell Her About It. Number 3, Culture Club with Victims. Number 2, Slade with My Oh My. And number 1, same as last week, Only You by the Flying Pickets. Yeah. That was your top 10 jukebox hits from 41 years ago. Right, what else we got for sale? There's a big advert here, but there's nothing very exciting in it, I don't think. Kind of Streets Rifle Range, 2 gun, £575. Crompton's Double Faults, yeah, excuse me, £1,250. A Harry Levy 2-player pusher, £875, and a 4-player, £1,450. An Ace Express Racing, 6 months old, £2,250. I wonder what that was. Ace Express Racing. It's under special, so it's not like a fruit machine or a video. It's something else. Okay. For sale, a Hillbilly Moonshine. A 10-gun Hillbilly, including extra granny in the glass case with a shotgun in hand. Attracted business by rocking backwards and forwards and talking. 2 seasons old, perfect condition. Original price $23,000. Reasonable offer accepted. Do love a Hillbilly Moonshine. Not many left, is there? Right, what have we got here? Let's look at the classifieds for sale, see what we can find. Anything exciting? Pool tables as usual. Pin table repairs. Tuppenny Chance Deluxe and Fiestas, 195 each. Special price on 4 and more. And 1p Bally's. Okay. From Sweden, you could have had 100 electromechanical pin tables, Bally, Williams and Gottlieb, 100 pachinko machines, 20 Bally Las Vegas slots, 50 cranes, 7 Bally bingos, and 50 brand new pool tables, football tables, sorry, in Sweden. It reminds me, I've asked for bingo. If anybody's got a bingo pin table, get in touch. Uh, 10 Barcrest penny stars, 225 each. 4 Bellfruit penny nudgers, £60 each. 10 Barcrest silver mints. Oh, Tankerton automatics. Good old Tony Valenti. He was a nice chap. A haunted house penny pusher needs attention. Clearance sale, everything must go. Anything there? Not really. All fruit machines. Crompton's Double Falls, £300 from Scarborough. I think that's about it. Anything with prices on as usual? Amusement arcades for sale, anything there? Not really. We have a transport cafe in Yorkshire. How about this? A transport cafe. Superb business, new lease with realistic rent. A cafe taking £190,000 a year. Machines taking 60 grand. So a total of £250,000 takings a year. Asking 180,000. Seems all right, doesn't it? We could have an apartment in Torremolinos for 2 weeks in August for life in exchange for a 1 pole position or 2 Sega Jewels or similar. Different sort of deal, isn't it? There you go. So I think that's probably it for the paper for that week. There you go. Right, what are people saying about? Lots of Brian's and Ruffer and Walker. Oh, and the Facebook thing. Not sure who it is that's selling. Steve, it's a lady. Apparently she has been down Elephant House at some point. All right. It's us selling in Somerset, Wendy and Jeff. Oh, hello, Wendy and Jeff. Collected lots over the years, including for Elephant House, eBay and others. Had to downsize when we moved from Reading to Somerset 7 years ago. Ah, yes, hello. I know. Just got around to doing it. Marvellous. Oh, it's always good to have a sort out, make a bit of space. If there's anything interesting and early, let me know. That's kind of my kind of thing. Not really into the later stuff. Anything sort of pre-war-y, 20s and 30s stuff is kind of what I like, or very early. Because I don't know Facebook, so let me know. Anything things I might fancy. Maybe I could treat myself to Christmas. Right, so that's it for the papers. So yes, so next auction, end of Jan. Books, spares. Let's put the spares page up again. See how we're going with that in a minute. There's plenty more spares to come. If you've got spares, get them to me ASAP, and books, etc. That'll also be the clearance items, stuff that's not been collected. Still some stuff at the elephant house to dig out as well. It's been there for about 3 or 4 years that people have never collected. I've got to try and figure out whose stuff some of that is, because records are probably on my old laptop that blew up. So anyway, whatever, we'll do our best. They've left it that long, they can't want it very much, can they? And then yeah, next slotty sale March, unless either of these couple of collections come off. So exciting times ahead. Marvelous. So next live stream Tuesday, Friday night probably won't be one. I put a link in the email that went out because the Sister Boniface Christmas special goes out on Friday at 8 o'clock on You and Drama, the UK TV channel. It's on Freeview, isn't it? It used to be called Drama Channel, now it's You and Drama apparently. I very rarely watch it. Anyway, so that'd be good to see. I can't even remember what I built for that now. I built an optician's shop, and it's a pantomime, and somebody gets murdered, obviously, because that's what it's all about. It's about 2 hours long, I think, is the Christmas special, big episode. So we were doing snow on the hottest day in June, in summer, which is quite interesting. So that'd be good to see. See how it all looks on the screen. There we are. Steve, I sent you a WhatsApp for after. All right, very well. Thank you very much. So, catch you on Tuesday. Actually, we'll catch you on Tuesday, but I'll be back. That's a good point. I might not. We'll have to keep an eye on the website. Because Tuesday might be out on the road, and Wednesday. But if not around Tuesday, I'll do one Thursday night then, because I won't be doing one Friday night. Yes, right, okay, bit of forward thinking there. Kevin says, shall we do a watch along? All meet on here as we watch on Friday night. Well, we could do, I suppose, couldn't we? We could have a gossip while it's going on. I don't know if I can do that. Well, I can't broadcast the program out, can I? Because copyright. We could do a YouTube stream at the same time, I suppose. Don't know. I'll think on that one. Might be able to. Then I can say, oh, I made that. And you can tell me how crappy it looks. I'll think on that one. Might be novel, mightn't it? I'm sure we can find some other stuff to chat about in the meantime. You can guess who the murderer is, because I can't remember now after all this time. Yeah. Right, so I think that's it for tonight. Thank you all very much for tuning in, as per usual. Don't forget, if you've got books or spare parts, get them to me ASAP. And also have a look out for stuff for the New Year's Eve live stream. Photos, video clips, whatever. Maybe things you bought in the year, added to your collection. Restoration projects you've done, before and afters. Things you're stuck on. If you want to paint a picture of a mechanism that something you can't figure out what's wrong with it, somebody will know. Pictures of places you've been. Maybe you've been visiting arcades, piers, amusement parks, fairgrounds, whatever, here or abroad. Anything else is interesting, really. If you found any old paperwork or photographs or vintage stuff, let us know. Send it over to me. I can start gathering it together, because I have to process the pictures and the videos to make them all the right size to broadcast back out on YouTube. So it takes me a few hours to sort all that out. So don't leave it till the last minute. If you leave it till like 8 o'clock on New Year's Eve night, it won't go on, because I won't have time to fiddle with it and get it ready. Right, so nighty night. I'm going to go and grab something to eat. So catch you in the week at some point. You just have to keep an eye on the website, or if you hopefully you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, you get a notification anyway, or should do, when the next live stream will be. So theoretically Tuesday, but thinking about it, I probably won't be back in time. So Thursday's probably more likely. There's nothing too crucial at the moment anyway, is there? That's it. Nighty night. Have a good one. Catch you soon.